Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Harpy and welcome back to Hustle Cat. So we just left the piece of cake at Mason's grandpa's corner store, so we'll see if that works in making sure that he sees her in a different light and not a delinquent. So let's get back into it. Beyond that initial fuss, it's a quiet day. I'm making it feel 10 million times longer by spending my time staring at the door. Is he gonna show up? Is Mason gonna get mad if he does? Ugh. Meow. I was so distracted I almost tripped over Marina. At least she's looking out when I'm not. Sorry, buddy. I gave her some extra catnip and apology, but I should know by now that it starts a feeding frenzy around these parts. Before I know it, I'm up to my neck in cats. Hash Browns is practically climbing up my pants to get the jar out of my hands. Then I hear it. The door. I nearly dropped the jar. It's him. He actually came. I'm so excited. I'm so nervous. I slammed the catnip jar on the table and waved at the circling cats to get the door before Landry. Welcome. Welcome, sir. I'm happy to see you. Just coffee. You got it. Here, come take a seat. Kick up your heels and relax. He doesn't do that last part, but he at least follows me to the seat closest to the kitchen and settles in. What kind of coffee would you like? We have all sorts of varieties, compliments of our barista. Do you like espresso, cappuccino, flat white, mochaccino, puncccino? I still don't know much about coffee, and I'm nervous, okay, so I rambled a bit. Just coffee, nothing fancy. You got it, sir. It's on the house, by the way. Family discount. In that case, give me that soup, too. The special. Coming right up. Way to take advantage of it, old man. I bound into the kitchen like I'm breaking up a wedding at the end of a rom-com. I want to tell her so bad. Don't run in my kitchen. Sorry, just a little wound up. We've got a special guest. Don't care about celebrities. Oh, it's something different. And you'll see. Order up. Okay, thanks, bye. I grabbed the tray and careened back onto the floor. Mason's grandpa barely even looks up when I set the coffee and soup before him. It's a shame. I put a real good flourish on it, too. He does notice that I can't stop staring at him as he sips his coffee. Close your mouth unless you want to catch flies. Right? Like before. I busy myself by aggressively cleaning all the tables around him. He stares at first, but gets used to it and ignores me. He's just silently eating soup with a stone-faced stare into the distance. Is he watching the cats? I'm gonna pretend he's watching the cats. When I see him push the bowl away, I pounce. So what did you think? Tastes familiar. Well, that's great. I'll get the chef so you can pay your compliments to her. I don't stick around to hear him object. Mason! Hey! Hey, Mason! What? I'm right here. Oh, okay, a customer wants to talk to you about the food, of course. What, they got a problem? No problems with my cooking. No! I think he liked it. Come on. I grab her hand and pull her out of the kitchen. Oh, okay, this might go bad. I barely got her out of the kitchen when I feel her freeze. She's suddenly as heavy and as still as a statue. Oh, shit. Her grandpa looks just as shocked. An eternity passes. I feel like I'm gonna melt caught between their stares. Mason looks pretty angry. Maybe I messed up. Maybe this is a mistake. She opens her mouth to say something. You took my recipe. Just doing what you taught me. Been here all this time? Yeah. Got your cake yesterday too. The chocolate one. Still making the icing too sweet. Come over and I'll show you how to make it again. Mason's never been one for a lot of words, but now she looks like she's lost all of them. She stares at me, dumbfounded, then back at her grandpa. I better get back to work. Did I drive you off? Didn't mean to push you away. I was scared. Lost too many people like that, so I went too tough. Regret it every day. It wasn't you. I was bullheaded, too stubborn. Wanted to prove myself and let pride get the best of me. Her grandpa does something I've never seen from him before. He smiles. His eyes glimmer a bit, in a glossy sort of way. Maybe it's the light. He clears his throat. I gotta work. Stop it! You're making my eyes water. Mason turns and takes unsteady steps toward the kitchen. Key lime pie. Make me key lime pie tomorrow. You know it's my favorite. Mason freezes in place. It's gotta be the lighting. Her eyes are also glittering when she turns around. Stop it! Fucking crying. No! Yeah. And with a forced march, she disappears back into the kitchen. I heave a sigh of relief, which is enough to remind your grandpa that I'm here. You. What's your name? Am I in trouble? Avery, sir. Avery. Thank you. Think we needed a bonehead to get moving. Bonehead? Anytime. I'm just glad. I hope this means you'll talk more. You said this was on the house, right? Yeah, you got it. Good. Come by sometime and I'll repay the favor. You like donuts? Love them, sir. Good. I gotta get back to work. Can't keep the store closed. Could get used to taking lunch breaks, though. Bye, Avery. Bye. He's gone and out the door before I realize I should have asked his name, too. Ah, crap. I guess I'll ask him next time I see him. I should go check on the other bonehead. Mason's hunched over the counter, hands balled up into fists. Is she mad? At me? Mason? She starts and turns away to stir the soup. She's adamant about looking away, no matter how hard I try to get her attention. Really got your nose into this one. Couldn't leave it alone, could you? Just had to keep prying. I know I probably should have left it alone, but what if you never reconciled? I couldn't stop thinking about that. Like, what if it stayed as a lonely old guy with a cat he doesn't know as his granddaughter? That's too sad. I know it's going to be a long path from here, but so nosy, so pushy. I freeze. My heart is going to jump out of my throat. I don't know how to react to that. My fight or flight instinct is going wild. But then she looks up. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna cry. Stop it! You're so fucking cute. Oh, god damn it. And game crash. I knew I was crying and smelled my fear. But then she looks up. Logically, I know she has emotions besides scowling, but seeing such a genuine smile from her, it's such a pleasant surprise. I can't help but smile back. You stubborn idiot. Thank you. Of course. Glad I could be an idiot for good for once. She's actually laughing. She is. Before I can say anything, she turns away. I'm never gonna forget that expression. Maybe she used to smile like that all the time. I hope I get to see it more often. Get back to work. Day's not over yet. You too. If you slack off, I'm gonna steal all the Mont Blanc. You don't even like Mont Blanc. We'll see about that. I stupidly putter around for the rest of the day. I barely even register what's happening. After a stress drain like that, nothing else could possibly get me all worked up again. Mason calls me to the kitchen at the end of the day. I bet she needs me to lend my muscle to scrubbing the soup out of the stock pot. Wait, I'm the worst person to ask. I have negative muscle. Instead, I see her at the countertop with 2 to-go bags. Huh? What's all this? Couple of things. First, cookies for Granddad. Will you go with me to take him to him? I can't carry him. Oh yeah, you're gonna go hang out there after work? Of course. The second one's for you. Made you dinner, so stop ordering takeout. You're gonna get scurvy if you keep eating nothing but pizza. Thank you. Pizza contains all the food groups, so I'd be fine, but I appreciate it. There's one more thing. Before I can even move my lips to form a question, she grabs my shoulders and pushes me in. Oh god! She pushes me into the wall. She's not too forceful, but it doesn't stop the pathetic yelp of surprise as I make an impact. Is this going where I think it's going? Yep. She needs to bend to kiss me. I am so short that I feel your pain, Avery. But I like that. I like all of this. I like all of this a whole lot, actually. Her kiss feels like she's trying to force me into the wall. This is gonna be a lot to keep up with. But I like that too. Come on, let's go. She pulls away and drops the to-go bags in my hands. Her steps take her to the threshold of the door where she stops, waiting for me. You got it. I barrel out the back door. A moment later, I feel a cat land on my shoulder. Oh God, they're so cute. I don't know how she jumped that high, but it is Mason. She's capable of anything. All right, to Grandpa's. Can I call him Grandpa? I already called him Grandpa, so yeah. Don't crash again. Don't do it. Help me. Okay. I'm walking on the sun, with the stars on my shoulders and the wind in my hair, or some other complicated metaphor. I don't know. I've been so happy lately, it's great. I mean, work is still work and mochi is still mochi, but I got a real cute crush I can spend my time with, and I'm starting to get to the bottom of this magical curse thing. Mason still hasn't. She spends the next couple of days in cat time at her grandpa's. I don't get why she doesn't pull an all-nighter and break the curse already. And she could see him as a human instead. But what do I know? I've already meddled enough. Anyway, it's not like she's not studying. Ever since I brought the book in, I catch her reading from time to time. Usually it's right before she catches me sneaking a little snack. I like to sneak kisses too, but that's a whole other thing. Every night is a date here. She teaches me how to cook dinner, and I read to her as we eat. It's nice. Tonight we're getting a late start. I hope she stops messing with the stove soon. I'm getting hungry. Is it broken or something? Crappy old thing. Pilot's out. Oh, that's bad, right? Won't turn on without it. So definitely bad. She disappears beneath the stove. There's some rustling, some clanging, and a snap. Not like a broken snap, a finger snap. Then Mason's back. What's she so pleased about? Better. Of course her power will be fire. Are you kidding me? Mason's a fireball. Oh good, what'd you do? She snaps again, and what? Did a spark shoot from her finger? Little trick I picked up. I hit her playfully on the arm. God, her biceps are steel cables. Mason, oh my God, you're holding out on me. When are we gonna tell me about that? What, this? She snaps again. A tiny blue flame leaps from her hand. We need that pilot lit. Oh my God, let's make something extra delicious to celebrate. After a celebratory dinner, where I burn the chicken enough that I wonder if I've got fire magic too, we head out. And then? Want me to give you a ride to your grandpa's? No, I'll walk. Alright, you go on ahead. Mason steps out of the cafe. She doesn't transform. Huh. What? Wait, don't just what'd you do? Dunno, broke it. Mason! You did it! We did it! I look at her. She can't hide that smile from me. Okay, well, to celebrate, I'm gonna walk with you to the store, and I'm gonna hold your hand the whole way. Sure. Don't be stubborn. It's way later than when we usually leave. Usually the sunset's still peeking through the city skyline, but tonight the moon's already high. Back home, the crickets would be chirping full force right now. They get super noisy this time of year. Car noises echoed from the main roads are close enough. Mason and I split when we approach your grandpa's store. Just for a bit. Want to see him in person. Tell him I said hi. She gives me a quick fumbling kiss and marches to the door. I head toward my house. Thoughts full of my cute crush. Can I call her my girlfriend yet? And whatever she'll make for lunch tomorrow. Maybe I can convince her to make a pizza, like a healthy one. They make those. As I round the corner, I feel a tense, creeping stiffness crawl up my back. My steps slow. My legs are suddenly heavy. I'm going to skip this part since we already know what happens here, that Nacht comes up and tries to grab us. Okay, so there's another achievement that I missed last time, and it's Get Rusted. So I'm going to save this here, and then I'll get rusted, and then I'll go back to the save. So, okay, so here we go. Give me that magic. Okay, so now I'm going to stay, because I think if I stay, I'll get rusted, so that'll give me that other stay and help Graves. No, I know magic too, and I'm not going to let you fight this creep by yourself. Avery, you aren't ready for this. Just go. Ping. The bat hits the ground. I don't have time to register what's happening before I'm face first on the asphalt. Graves kneels above me. His leg and his right arm are coated in rust. He's stuck to the ground. I told you to run. Graves swings the sword at Noct, but it's easily dodged. If I only knew the spell that Graves used to dissolve the rust. Maybe I can muddle through. It's worked with everything else so far. I throw my hand around his leg. Oh, fuck. Avery, don't! Too easy. I always knew you'd get dropped because you're strays. What's wrong with my hands? Why are they rusty? It's spreading. No! There you go. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Okay, so we're back at the part where I'm running away, and this is the part where it's different from Finley. So, before I can fall, strong arms wrap around me and hold me close. Avery? Mason! Oh my god, Mason! I throw my arms around her neck and bury my face against her chest. I take a few sharp gasps to catch my breath. Graves! Some guy came after me and his foot got stuck, and I twisted my ankle, and now Graves. Graves is fighting. He's gonna lose. Her eyes narrow and her grip tightens. Where? A few blocks from my apartment. What's she planning? It can't be good. I'm about to ask, but she plants a kiss on my forehead and guides me to the curb. Stay here. Then she runs. Toward the fight. Mason, no! I scramble to my feet and rush after her. They're right about adrenaline. It does take the edge off pain. I think I'm about running out. I think I'm using all the adrenaline my body will ever make. I almost run into Mason again. Sorry, I followed. I didn't want to. But then I see what she's looking at. Oh no. Is that really him? Did he really lose? He can't. He's Graves. He's the mastermind. He can't become a crappy rust statue. What? What the hell? No. Graves, no. Mason, we have to get out of here. Real sweetie to come back. Heard something about a contract transfer, but that ain't important now. Figure I'll clean up these loose ends tonight. Don't even gotta tire myself out. Come here, kid. Give me that fight he didn't give. Mason steps between us. Holy fuck. Yes, please. She's a hell of a right hook. I don't think Noct expected that anything like that. He takes the hit square on his jaw and topples like a domino. I think he's out cold. Mason! You just sucker punched a witch! Mason cracks her knuckles. Shouldn't have tried to touch you. That's not gonna be enough. He's gonna wake up sooner or later. What are we gonna do? She scoops me in her arms with no more difficulty than if she were picking up a cat. She runs. Mason doesn't stop until we reach the door. She doesn't put me down until we're inside. She's winded when she sets me down on the couch. She flops down next to me and lets her head fall back, taking deep, heavy breaths. You didn't have to carry me all this way. Of course I did. Just give me a sec. Okay. I'm gonna lock the door and give you some water. Holy crap, now that I've had a few minutes to let everything catch up, my ankle hurts like hell. I try to hobble to the door, but it flies open before I have the chance. I ready myself to fight a murderer armed with a bat, but it's... Finley? You guys, oh my god. The curse! She grabs my hand and does a little dance, but stops when I wince in pain. Oh, sorry, sweetie. You okay? Did you twist your ankle? Yeah. What's this about the curse? It's broken! We're all human again! Curse, I'll miss my jelly donut fame, but I'll live! I'll start a new vlog. What's wrong? You look real messed up about it. It's Graves. The curse must have broken because something happened to him. Graves. What happened? Where is he? And suddenly everyone's here. The curse must have broken for everyone at once. But Avery was there. That's all that matters. Should be happy Noct isn't getting it, right? Besides, she might be a baby, but I trust her. Taught me, after all. When Mason talks, everyone listens. Even Reese. She wraps her arm around my shoulders, and it feels good to lean on her and feel her there. Reese is right, though. I am stumbling through it, so I need help, I think. I don't really know what to do next. Don't know that guy's deal, but I don't think he's satisfied with just taking out Graves. He's gonna come back to finish the job. Panic rises in my throat, but she gives my shoulder a reassuring squeeze. Don't know about all you, but I won't let that happen. You know I'm gonna help, but only if you promise to help me recover Graves. Of course, that's the least we can do. I'll go with you, Reese. I don't think Avery should be going out right now if she's a target for this guy. You should stay here under guard for now. We'll take care of everything. You just rest up, okay? But Mochi, someone has to get my cat. That guy knows where I live. What if he takes Mochi hostage? Chill, Avery. I'll get him. Operation Fat Cat Drop accepted. But when I get back, you better show me this magic you're apparently teaching everyone else. I can't believe you held out on me. I can patch up your ankle, but after that I'd like to learn some more about magic too. I don't relish the idea, but I should at least sit in. I'm in on this too. Guys, I'm just some screw-up kid. You don't have to do this for me. Of course we do. Yeah, you're a screw-up kid. We stick together through thick and thin as cursed cats. Tears of gratitude sting my eyes. I never thought I'd have friends like this, who'd endanger themselves for me. My high school friends would have run off the moment someone said curse. I love these guys. I vigorously scrub my face. Don't want to get too mushy. I hobble back to the couch. Okay, we can do this, right? Yeah. Promise me nobody's gonna get hurt, okay? Please. Give us more credit than that. Yeah. This guy will be sorry if he underestimates us. Then we enact our plans. Reese, Landry, and Finley all head out together. It's so weird to see them walk away from the cafe as humans. Hayes vanishes into the bathroom for the first aid kit. Mason dips into the kitchen. I hear a horrific screeching noise like metal against linoleum. What is she doing? She returns triumphantly. She smirks at me, or more accurately, at the dumb gawking face I'm making. Block the door. With what? An industrial range? She gives me this self-satisfied smirk, then paces in front of the front door and windows like a sentry. Oh my god, who needs magic? She can snap that knock guy in half with her hands. Hayes is back with bandages and a bag of ice. Gingerly, he removes my shoe and rolls up my pant leg to get a better look at my ankle. I'm glad I'm wearing socks that don't have holes. Ugh, my ankle doesn't look great, but it could be a lot worse. I don't think it's sprained, just twisted. You just need rest. He slowly, neatly wraps my ankle with one of the stretchy bandages. When he pins it in place, it's like a pro's work. A professional ankle wrapper? Do you know a lot of first aid, Hayes? You're way calmer than I expected. I studied in scouts. Injuries and things don't bother me. Never have. Not everything makes me feel anxious. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here to patch me up. He smiles sheepishly, but averts his gaze to the ground, toward the ice pack. He props my foot up on one of the big puffy ottomans and places the ice on my ankle. Oh my god, does that feel good. Now just keep it elevated and rest a little. And take the ice off in 20 minutes. Thanks again, Dr. Hayes. I'm gonna go make some coffee. I think everyone will need it. I stress nap once Hayes goes back upstairs. Sometimes I need a system shutdown before I can think straight again. I even think the cats know something's up because they'll all swarm me. I've got two on my lap and the others pile around me. It's soothing to hear them and feel their little paws stretch out at me. I hope it's helping them too. I feel a hand gently brush hair from my face. I don't need to open my eyes to know it's Mason. I sigh and wriggle further down the couch. Oh, she doesn't sit. Instead, she kisses my forehead and I hear her step back to the door. Back to her vigil. I shoot awake when I hear the door fly open. Is it knocked? Did he come right through the front door? Can witches come uninvited? Or is that vampires? Oh, it's Finley again. She bounces the door against her hips since her hands are full of cat carrier. The fussy lump inside is unmistakable. Wow, you were so whiny. Hold your pants on, baby. Mochi, did you have any trouble? Is everything okay? It's fine, though I had to lure him into the carrier with treats, and he hated every moment of being in there. So same as always. That's good. How about it? Should I unleash the beast? Yeah. Mochi, if you cause any trouble with the other cats, you're going right back in. Got it? Come on, I'll help you upstairs. Thank you. She scoops me in her arms like carrying a bride over the threshold and stomps her way upstairs. It's so quiet. Empty. Reese ducks into Scoop Graves' sweet old cat, Dracula, and is quickly gone. Then it's just us. There's so much going on. It doesn't feel real. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm asleep. She ruffles my hair and her face softens. Get some rest. She puts her arm around me and I nestle against her. I know. I wander in and out of sleep, but the slow rise and fall of Mason's breathing lulls me back each time. Maybe I can sleep through this. Everyone else can take care of it and we can all get back to work. And while I'm at it, why not get ambitious? Maybe everything really is a dream, like cats and witches, magic. It's ridiculous. A car crash, or a large window shattered with a metal bat. It sounds like that. Sleep is ripped from me and I shoot up from the couch with a scream. I see Mason standing before me as if shielding me. Broken glasses everywhere. And there, balancing on the shattered window frame with a rusty bat in hand, is Noct. Knew you squatters were here. It was the damnedest thing, let me tell y'all. Here I am trying to enter my cafe and you know what I found? A bunch of wards, you believe that? On my territory. I can't think. I don't get this. How did he get up here? How is he balancing like that? What am I supposed to do? Of course, I should have thought of it. Of course Graves would give my property away. The hell wouldn't he? Ain't like he plays fair. So I say to myself, I bet he didn't arm his floor. Classic mistake, yeah? And wouldn't you know it? He ain't got him up here. Lucky he didn't get robbed, bless his heart. Step in, go on. Dare ya. Calm yourself, Missy. I'm talking basic security stuff. Stuff that discourages your regular crooks and what have yous. Turns out he only forgot to ward his windows. I gotta stay right here, and it's a damn shame that. Could get glass all up in my boots. Why does this matter? Why does he keep talking to us? His words lap on my ears like dark, soothing waves, almost like they're trying to slip in. The air tastes like metal. What do you want? Leave us alone. You already said you can't get in. Just give up and leave. No can do. See? I got my mind set on taking him for all he's worth. Once I'm all set, well, I ain't gonna spoil it for you. These wards are gonna get weaker and weaker, but I ain't. One day I'm gonna push on him, and then he snaps his fingers. Poof. So let's negotiate. How about you give up and give me Billy? I wish I had something to throw at him. I've never been angry at Graves for keeping such a clean apartment. I can't make any magic like this. Gotta think fast. I can't beat this guy with skill alone. We'll have to get crafty. I grab Mason's sleeve, then she looks at me. I lean in and murmur in her ear. Mason, I need trash. What? For my magic. My magic only works on trash. What? My brain's going into overdrive. I feel the wheels turning, but I need more time to figure something out. If only I had a distraction. Just stall for me a bit, okay? I gotta come up with something. Yeah, alright. Mason's got one motor distraction, and it's intimidation. She walks up to Noct, gives him a solid old push to the chest. He must be magically glued to the window still because he doesn't budge. She leans in closer, close enough he has to feel her breath and smiles. You, meet me out front. We'll settle this. No magic, no weapons, no nonsense, just you, me, and our fists. You ain't got a clue, do you? I'm not here for fun. Yeah, you are. Look at that grin. You're out hunting. I know the type. Just another thug looking for a thrill. Yeah, she's right. You're a two-bit punk picking on baby witches you know won't put up a fight. That's good, Mason. Saw some work. Ha. Don't waste your time. I got a real long temper. But I got no problem with honoring last requests. Meet me out front, Missy. And you better scoot with her, kid. Wouldn't want you plotting anything while I'm gone, Yeah, whatever. Mason cracks her knuckles, then her neck. She gives me a wave and disappears back downstairs. Noct is staring at me, waiting. I don't want to be up here by myself with him, but I need to do something first. I duck into the kitchen and grab the bag from the recycling bin. I'll worry about what's in here later, but for now I gotta go. Forget something? Just taking out the trash. Quit your stalling unless you want to lose a chance to say your goodbyes. I scurried to the door. I brought the bag of recycling over my shoulder when I busted the front door. Everyone else is still there and they crowd around the door as I head out. Surprised to say it, but Noct is true to his word. He leaves his bat at Graves' feet. What a jerk. Reese looks ready to go out and punch Noct himself, but Landry restrains him. Landry's right. I wouldn't want to get between those two. They circle each other, snarling like dogs, goading each other. She is a badass. Mason's the first to strike. Kaboom! She lunges at Noct faster than I've ever moved in my life. She only barely misses knocking him out again. I think he took a hit, but he's pretty quick, and his back's to me. It's hard to see what's happening. It's all a mess of fists and fury. He swings, but Mason is faster and good at dodging. I think Noct might tire himself out and make this easier on her. I wonder if that's her plan. You're not very good at this. I'm just a little rusty. Ugh, this guy. That's all the opening Mason needs. She decks him in the jaw so hard I'm not even sure he has teeth anymore. It hurts to look at. And he doesn't move. He looks down and grins. He's not hurt, not even a little. Mason is. She doubles over, clutching her wrist. Mason! What did he do? Does he have a steel jaw? Is he hiding something? I rush to her side, but her head whips up and stares me down. I stop. Don't touch me. Before I can ask why, she opens her hand. Her other hand is frozen in a fist. More accurately, it's rusted shut. You said no magic. I lied. If I don't do something quick, then we'll have 2 rust statues in the front yard of the cafe. 3 probably, because they'll come for me next. I can't let that happen. I can't let Mason get hurt like this. I reach into the recycling bag. Here goes nothing. If you're gonna use magic, so can I. I pull out a plastic jug and use my magic to wrap it around my hands. I harden it into something more substantial, something sharper. I try my best to at least make it look a little cool. I don't know if they make full-arm brass knuckles, but I think I just made this up. If they did, they sure as hell wouldn't make them out of recycled plastic. But hell, I don't have any better ideas. Let's go. I've never been in a fight in my life. Well, unless you count that time in 4th grade, but now's not the time for semantics. I'm counting this one as my actual first. Plastic? Magic ain't plumbing, kid. It don't work that way. Graves should have taught you that. You don't think in fights, right? You just go on guts and instinct, right? I hope to anything listening that I'm right and I throw a punch. What was that? Oh, you're too much. He just walks by me, chuckling. Straight over to Graves and to his bat. He picks it up and points it in the distance like he's calling a home run. I gotta do something before this kills me. Too cute. Let's end this, yeah? He swings the bat softly like he's playing t-ball instead of hardball. All I can think to do is hold up my pathetic plastic bracers and hope it blocks both the hit and the magic. It actually does. I kick his shin, but I'd had better results kicking a rusted ball. This is pointless. What am I even doing? He raises his bat again, but Mason catches it. Don't you dare touch her. Mason, no! You'll make the rust spread. I lunge to pull her back, but it's like moving a statue. I look up and she's not rusted at all. She's fire. A blue flame glows around her hands like a simmering stovetop. Rust crackles away from the little bat. You know how to loosen a rusty bolt? Holy crap, her fingers are digging into the metal? How is she moving her hand? Apply heat. I can see Noct straining to wrench the bat free. She's got it. Wait, he could just let go of it and rust her with his hands again, couldn't he? I can't let that happen. I tear the plastic gauntlet off my hand and melt it into a sticky mess. Then, here goes nothing. I throw myself at Noct and loop the plastic between his wrist and the bat. Try dropping it now, scumbucket. Noct struggles to free himself, but Landry and Reese join us, glowing gloves equipped to hold him in place. Mason wrenches her hands away. The rusty bat snaps like a rotten tree trunk. Your move, buddy. Or wait, can't move at all, can you? Better turn Graves back and promise to leave us alone or Mason's gonna melt the rest of you. Noct doesn't answer him. He stares behind us with an expression so fierce I worry that it might also melt metal. It's quite alright, Avery. I whirl around. Rust falls from Graves in a grotesque crackling flakes. Noct. Leave here and do not return, or else my coven and I will make certain your next destination is somewhere whence you truly cannot return. Before that, humor me, will ya? You think raising a scrappy little army is gonna save you? Cute idea. Good in theory, but I know what you are, Graves. Can't say I know when, but I know you're gonna stop faking it. You're gonna slip. And that's when you find me instead. Just go already. So pushy, kitten. I see why you both get on so well. Now, if you let me go, I'll be on my way. Landry, Reese, and Mason stare at me expectantly. What am I supposed to do? I look to Graves. Let him go. The rust largely came from the bat. He won't be able to make any more for a while. Landry and Reese let go, but like hell I'm gonna undo the plastic. He can figure that out himself. Oh, he just snaps it in half with brute force. He blows us a kiss as he walks backwards. It might be a trick of the eyes, but it looks like he's sinking. With each step, he falls further into the asphalt, like he's walking into the ocean. It parts for him like water as he walks. Then he's submerged. Gone. We all exhale, like the air just returned to the world. Reese runs to Graves. I run to Mason. Mason! Mason, oh my god, did that rusty jerk hurt you? How's your hand? I'm fine, see? Nothing even left. I gave the cafe back to Graves, of course. I don't want to be responsible for that. Even on a non-magical level, I'm no manager. He's been helpful around the place now, though he's still in and out as much as always. He seems more relaxed though, you know? Like he's got less on his mind. I thought Mason would go work for her grandpa, but she's still here. Said they drive each other up the wall if they work together. She also said this place would fall apart without her. She's not wrong. I do what I can to help now. She's such a good teacher that I've actually gotten good at baking. I've gotta say, my strawberry shortcake is amazing. Her grandpa's a big help too. He is here for lunch every day and he always gives his opinion. He's a real gruff about it, of course, but that makes the rare compliment shine even more. It pushes me to improve. I hate getting up so early, but it's otherwise a lot of fun working in the kitchen. Mason says I should become a real patissier. I'm kind of thinking about it. What do you think? Pretty good turnaround from being a lump on my aunt's couch, don't you think? Awesome! Okay, so that was Mason's path, and I actually really like her character, maybe even more than I liked Finley. So, and I know, like, I actually started, like, tearing up a little bit during her story because it's just so, like, it's relatable, you know? Like, you have a strong family member who is just, they're hard on you, but they mean it from a place of love, and sometimes that's hard as like kids or grandkids for us to understand, is that they really do love us. They just want to help us, and that really kind of hit home with me. So I don't know, I just felt more relatable to Mason, and I'm glad there was a happy ending. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.